Tell me one thing very honestly. For this past so many days, rather I guess it's been a month now, all you guys have been watching on this channel is either a sweet or a dessert, and that too vegetarian. Aren't you guys fed up eating so much of sweet? Don't you guys crave for something, maybe something spicy, maybe a chili, something succulent, maybe a meat, or at least an egg prep? Don't worry, have no fear. Before you lose the sharpness of your canines and render them completely useless, let me help you guys with a treatment which will not only save your canines but will also soothe your spice cravings. Hi everyone, this is the better half of the duo. Yes, it's the same wonderful and your favorite food journey named Everyday Kitchen Stories by Yum Yum Duo. From now on, it's my responsibility to take care of your spice, meat and live to eat cravings. I'll be getting along with me recipes from all the corners of the globe. Corners? Technically it's around, but still. And lot of cooking techniques, wildest of street foods, spices, meats, and a lot more. I can see the sparkle in the eyes of the non-veg lovers. So without wasting any more time, let's get back to today's Yum Yum recipe. Today's recipe is a bit basic for the non-vegetarians, but the cooking technique is totally different from the usual. Today we'll be making egg curry. Yes, the famous egg curry, but not the way we Indians normally know to do it, by boiling the eggs separately and then adding it to a veg curry. Personally, I don't like it. I find it a bit boring. It doesn't feel more of a non-vegetarian unless you eat the egg in it. So I did is something known as research, and I found an amazing hack. There's a recipe in Marathi cuisine which uplifts the dish to a whole new level. It's an old recipe, so I'm going to follow each and every step of it, literally. The list of ingredients are 2 eggs, few sprigs of fresh coriander, freshly grated coconut, garlic 8 to 10 cloves, and ginger half an inch, a medium sized onion chopped, red chili powder, turmeric powder and garam masala powder, not to mention the regular salt and oil. Firstly, we do not boil the eggs. Instead, we will make the wet masala for the curry, for which I am not going to use any one of these items, but this very version of a mortar and pestle. This is a very antique and rare piece of art found not very easily in today's modern household, where we are used to your modern equipments like your food processors and blenders. But for today's recipe, I am going to use this one. Yes, of course you can use a blender and a mixer, but the texture and the taste of the curry will not be the same as this one. So let's get started. So we collect the ingredients: the grated fresh coconut, few sprigs of coriander. Make sure you do not lose the stem part of it, which gives the maximum flavor to the coriander. An inch of ginger, 4 to 5 cloves of garlic, Now we grind it to a paste by rolling the pestle over it. Always bring the ingredients to the center. Adding water gradually, we again start rolling it few more times till our masala gets very well pasted. No wonder our grannies were so fit and healthy. Without any gymming and Zumba, you know. Whew! But this is fun. So finally, our wet masala is ready. We'll take it out in a bowl and along with it, we will take the remaining 4 to 5 cloves of garlic and pound it separately. Done. Just a small but effective tip. Before you start the gas, make sure all the ingredients are ready. Like the vegetables are chopped, the masalas are ground, and the spices are out, and all the ingredients are within your hands reach. This will definitely reduce the cooking time as well as the hustle in it. Professionally, it's called mise en place. So let's start the gas now. Take a heavy bottom pan and some oil in it. You can use coconut oil if you want, giving you the coastal flavor to the curry. Now we add the pounded garlic to it. We need to brown the garlic very well. Once the garlic is browned, then we will be adding the chopped onion to it. Don't chop it too fine. The coarse texture gives a good mouthfeel. Tip number 2. While sauteing the onion, do not saute it on a high flame or a high heat. This will only burn the onion. Instead, slowly cook it on a slow flame or slow heat, but add a pinch of salt to it. Salt diffuses the water from the onion by the process of osmosis. In simple words, salt makes the onion cook a bit faster. So we add salt to the onions. Saute it well. Tip number 3. When you boil veggies, do not throw away the water. Keep it aside, cool it down and chill it. Use it for the next few days as a vegetable stock. Once the onions are golden brown, then we add some turmeric powder, the red chili powder. You can adjust this according to your liking of the spice. And the garam masala powder. Now saute the masalas well. That's the smell of a good roasted spice. To this we add the stock. Once the masala, the powdered spices is roasted dry, then you need to cook it on a stock. This is the wet cooking. Now let it cook till it releases the oil. Once the oil is released, now we add the ground wet masala paste to it. Start to cook it well, and we add the stock later. Once sauteed well, now we add the stock. Mix it well. Fill it to the brim. You can adjust the stock according to the consistency what you require. Since it's an Indian curry, it needs to be a bit liquid. Like this. Now we leave it to boil till it boils powerfully. Now the curry has started boiling powerfully. Here we adjust the salt. And lower the temperature. Now let's get ready to add the eggs. Now comes the new hack. Break the egg separately in a bowl. Carefully. Make sure the yolk does not break. Now you add the egg slowly to the center of the curry, not touching the sides. Keep the temperatures on medium-low. This method of cooking is very close and similar to poaching. In a couple of minutes, what we do, we add the second egg. In the exact same procedure as we did for the first. Add it to the center of the curry. Wonderful. Now we leave it like this for a couple of minutes, and after that we slowly move the eggs with the help of a ladle, making sure it does not stick to the bottom of the pan. Tip number 4. Break the eggs one by one separately in a different bowl and add them one by one to the curry. By this, we can check the eggs one by one and we can also prevent the shell pieces going in the curry. Better to avoid an extra crunch, eh? Ta-da! The eggs are cooked and our curry is ready. So, let's serve it hot. If you want to pump the spice more to the curry, what you can do is you can add chili oil to it. What is chili oil? Simple. Heat some oil, put some chili powder to it, switch it off and pour the oil on top of the curry. Hence, our lip-smacking delicious egg curry will be ready. Wanna check it out? Let's see the video. This recipe, being from the coastal regions, is normally savored with rice, but also can be enjoyed while breaking the bread. Literally. Like the parathas, or maybe a roti, or a chapati. So, pump up the enthusiasm and let's get rolling. Make this curry as soon as possible. There's nothing wrong in treating yourself with flavorful and yummy food, right? So let's get rolling. Before you go, make sure you do a couple of things. Number 1, make a note in the comment section. And number 2, hit the like, share the love, and subscribe the journey ahead with Yum Yum Duo.